Obama on death of George Floyd, this shouldn't be normal in 2020 America. Former President Barack Obama on Friday said the death of a black man, George Floyd, in police custody, shouldn't be normal in 2020 America. It can't be normal. If we want our children to grow up in a nation that lives up to its highest ideals, we can and must be better, Obama said in a statement, as protests have erupted across the country. Obama said it will mainly fall on officials in Minnesota to ensure Floyd's death is fully investigated and that justice is ultimately done. But it falls on all of us, regardless of our race or station, including the majority of men and women in law enforcement who take pride in doing their tough job the right way, every day, to work together to create a new normal in which the legacy of bigotry and unequal treatment no longer infects our institutions or our hearts, Obama continued. Floyd, 46, died after his arrest on Monday. A video surfaced afterward showing Floyd handcuffed and on the ground saying, "I can't breathe," as a white police officer holds him down with his knee on Floyd's neck. 4 Minneapolis police officers involved in Floyd's death were fired, but Floyd's family wants them to be charged with murder. The former president also put Floyd's death in context of other recent events. It's natural to wish for life to just get back to normal as a pandemic and economic crisis upend everything around us. But we have to remember that for millions of Americans, being treated differently on account of race is tragically, painfully, maddeningly normal, whether it's while dealing with the healthcare system, or interacting with the criminal justice system, or jogging down the street, or just watching birds in a park. Earlier this month, a disturbing video of the fatal shooting of Ahmaud Arbery, a 25-year-old black man who was jogging in Georgia, emerged online, sparking outrage across the nation. The shooting took place in February. 3 men were ultimately charged in connection to Arbery's killing months later, after the video surfaced. Additionally, earlier this week, a white woman was captured on camera calling the police on a black man who was bird watching in Central Park during an encounter involving her unleashed dog. The video went viral and prompted calls of outrage, and the woman, Amy Cooper, was later fired from her job. In his statement, Obama shared parts of conversations he has had over the past week about Floyd's death. He quotes a middle-aged African-American businessman who says, "I cried when I saw that video. It broke me down." The knee on the neck is a metaphor for how the system so cavalierly holds black folks down, ignoring the cries for help. People don't care. Truly tragic. Another friend of mine used the powerful song that went viral from 12-year-old Kedron Bryant to describe the frustrations he was feeling. "The circumstances of my friend and Kedron may be different, but their anguish is the same. It's shared by me and millions of others." Protests have raged in Minneapolis for days and have since spread to cities across the U.S. More than 500 Minnesota National Guard personnel have been mobilized to several locations in the Minneapolis area as protesters have looted businesses and set a police precinct on fire. Earlier on Friday, President Donald Trump stoked tensions over the protests and threatened violent police retaliation and military intervention. Trump called the protesters thugs in a tweet early Friday morning and wrote, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts." Trump's tweet was flagged by Twitter for glorifying violence and was affixed to warning label, marking the first time such action has been taken against Trump's Twitter account. This story has been updated. Click subscribe to receive the latest news.